Hey guys, Towels here. I've been working on this Fury Druid, and I think it's actually worth showing at this point. I'm running 3 frames per attack using this Warlord's Trust. Five open sockets, got 3 shells and 2 EDIAS jewels. Self-found, just like 22 ED and 29 ED. Reaches a decent amount of damage on here. It's not best in slot, like you could get a EDIAS with 4 open sockets and still reach 3 FPA with quite a bit more damage, but it's pretty good, and this is my first time trying 3 frames per attack. It swings so fast, it's kind of crazy and really fun to watch. Going to show this off with Spirit Keeper, so I'm running max Heart of Wolverine with 1 Oak Sage. I think fully buffed my life is going to be around 2.2k, so I'll just show that with the buffs now. Yep, 2.2k health. Also running Metal Grid, really great for the attack rating, and I got MF slams on a couple different things. So base MF is 160. I've got a 3 open socket Gladiator's Bane. Recently found this and kind of reminded myself that I was going to actually make this build. Along with this Warlords that I just had sitting around from my Werebear drill build that I never got around to actually using, because for that one it would have been 5 EDIAS jewels. It's too expensive for my blood, but yeah. Using Soul Drainers here. I really like this item. I know a lot of people prefer like Steel Rends and other stuff, but minus physical res, I just think it's too good to pass up. I've got damage and MF on this ring. Similarly here, I got 47 MF from this crafted ring that I made. Got PDR, life, and some res and some FHR on this belt that I found early in the ladder, as well as this 3% PDR Gore Riders. Pretty nice. Inventory wise, a lot of res, some MF, a little bit of damage, as well as shapeshift skillers. Kind of just a random smattering. I haven't put a ton of thought into this other than I wanted to reach 3 FPA, and I really like Gladiator's Bane as an item. So that 2 critical strike, it reaches 40 crit here. You'll see my crushing blow and my deadly are pretty low as well. I am making a decent amount of sacrifices in damage for this, but the clear speed is still really impressive in my mind. So for Mercenary, I'm using Act 1 Vigor. She's using a Wrath Bow with Ferocity as well as Innocence armor. Again, the Blade Shield here helps proc extra amp damage as well as these taunts. So you'll see when I'm moving pack to pack, I'll try to show this in the map, but as I'm moving pack to pack, there are going to be stragglers. And the nice thing about taunt is that once you do move on to the next pack, usually those stragglers are going to be right behind you. All you have to do is turn around, give those a couple swings, because they're standing right there. It's really nice for helping with clear speed as well as getting a more full clear. Yeah, these gloves, mainly just using them for the strength, to be honest, but they're pretty nice. ED slammed, IAS, and some res. String of Ears with IAS slam, and then Merman's is really important here too. The extra faster run walk helps her keep up and also be able to actually get some attacks off, because if she's just running the whole time, she won't be shooting at all. But when she shoots, then she procs more amp damage, so only a good thing there. Hopefully she doesn't die in this map either. So this one's a pretty fat map actually, 248 density, 80 rarity, and it is fortified. So 80 rarity with 3 extra chance of additional weapons. Let's see if we can find something good. So we're starting at 5:45, so just under 6 minutes. Let me rebuff. Alright, and then we can get started. So once I get Feral Rage up, you'll see just how fast this build actually moves. Conviction on me right now. Yeah, you'll see going from pack to pack. And then these stragglers are just right there. Oh, 248 density, and there's still that much dead space. Interesting. Yeah, I'm collecting rejuvenation potions as well. But you'll see, going through this, there's not a ton of damage that I'll be taking along the way. The The really nice thing, I've got 15 PDR on my warlords, and it makes me... Oh, okay. That was a little dicey. But it makes me pretty comfortable for the most part not having to run an Act 2 Defiance Merc. Right, so 80 rarity is a lot. So I am probably... This is going to get dangerous just because there's going to be a lot of stacked auras when you have that much unique and champion packs. So 80 rarity, it's great to have on a map. It is something to watch out for though, because we've got such a high density of unique packs that you're going to see a lot of stacked like might plus concentration plus fanat plus extra strong or extra fast, like all these things can then stack basically. So you might see some very juiced up enemy packs here, but we'll see. I managed to survive that one, so we'll see. Yeah, but again with the warlords, I'm at I think 26 PDR. It would be nice to get more. I guess specifically in this case with such a dangerous map roll. But at least this doesn't have additional stuff like Deadly Strike and Crushing Blow on top of that, on top of the crazy rarity. So hopefully this works out. It'd be embarrassing to die on this. There's definitely a lot of other ways to build Fury, right? So I guess the more typical stuff you see is going to be Cranium Basher with like a Pride Merc, a lot of stuff like that, but I wanted to try 3 frame per attack because this is eventually something I'm going to use for bossing as well. I'm already at 85 poison res just naturally in this mapping build, so Wrathman is right around the corner. It'll probably be the next video that I make. I'm pretty sure I only have to make like 2 gear swaps to actually go do that, but I do have to respec to max pit in order to be comfortable at tier 1 for that, so it might take me a sec before I actually feel like doing that. String of beers, nice. I have been IDing a lot of rares recently as well. I'm on the lookout for cool items, so you might see me ID a lot of junk. Cool. And that was fortified too. 10 PR too low. So we started just under 6 minutes. Started at 5:45. Alright, maybe I won't do the other treasure goblins because that's going to add quite a bit to the timing. Alright, so we've got a might pack there. No issues. I'd like to take out the boss. There it is.
Stay a while and listen. Afternoon.
Let's keep Pharaoh. When I try to push for clear speeds, I really see that that's usually when my merc starts dying a little bit more. But there, you can see this was a good example of kind of taunt coming into effect, I think. Basically, I left some stragglers behind after a pretty dense pack, and then they were right behind me by the time I got to the next pack. So yeah, like most Fizz builds, I guess other than like Whirlwind, this really struggles a little bit with the higher density. So fortifying them is nice, but you'll see like your clear speed really goes down pretty exponentially with higher density. So this is a really fat map roll compared to I don't necessarily try to go for the highest density when I'm rolling maps for this build, but it's obviously still very capable of doing it, so it just doesn't really matter necessarily. So I kind of just hate rolling maps in general. Come on, live. Alright, I just had to spam Druids to keep my merc alive. I really didn't want to go back in town again to do it. Yeah, I really enjoy it's pretty relaxing just being able to like click and drag and just erase the entire map. So every season I pretty much run some kind of a Fizz build. In the past it's been like Whirlwind Barb, just absolute classic, and a Whirlwind Sin one time too. This is my first Fury Druid that reaches 3 frames per attack though. It's definitely something that I wanted to check out, and it's been really fun. Stingy loot goblin, what the heck was that about? I think it skips. I think it just skips drops sometimes when you attack too fast. All right, it's a full inventory, so now we've got a town trip as well. Do some crafting in a bit. Nice, I saved the Feral Rage. Definitely need to keep that up at all times because I've only got 2% life leech on this build from gear, so become extremely squishy in the case of that. So really just can't let that drop. Almost done. It's gonna be right around 10 minutes. That's with the merc death and the town trip also, and loot goblins. So yeah, all in all, about 10 minutes for tough map rolls. I've had easy map rolls down sub 8 minutes, and in another recording I can share too. Yeah. Nothing good from this map, unfortunately. Had a lot of promise with that sick roll, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Like I said, Rathman's going to be pretty straightforward, I think, to get to, as far as like completing the build and being prepared for it. Actually completing it maybe going to be a different story. It's just really hard this season, but that's likely going to be what I do next. And yeah, so leave a comment down below, and catch you on the next one.